Hey, it's Age here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for STEPN with ticker GMT. We'll go over some key levels of support and resistance and wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory. So let's get going. Again, we are on Tradingview. This chart is from Binance and this is the chart what it looks like on logarithmic scale and arithmetic. I got a couple of different levels on arithmetic that we have just with the regression channel, but mostly I'm going to be using logarithmic charts. Oops, not all at once, please. Let's go over with the regression channel first. Again, this is arithmetic scale. We can see that we have just bounced off of basically the lows of this channel upwards. Whether this is some significant low or not, we don't know yet, but there is also a parallel channel basically saying the same thing. However, we've already broken this couple times and even closed here on 4 hours below it, but we're just clawing around it at the very moment. Could be a sign that of weakness at least. Before, this is just actually the first time basically after establishing this trend line that we are hitting it. So is there a trend line yet? There's no 3 hits yet, so it's up to you. Now let's get into logarithmic scale. This is why we're going to use the regression channel on log. Few support and resistance areas, mainly here on the current local time frame and medium time frame. This is actually for the whole setup of this coin. We can check out some good levels to look for. All of them basically high value or high volume nodes are down here on the lower degree of this whole coin. So what instead I want to look at is this structure here. So let's actually, I don't have it here. Let's draw it here. But in any case, before we check that out, we can see the high volume area or value area high is up here next to this monthly and a daily around $2.22. This is a somewhat key resistance before this last support here. I guess we could say that this here around $1.80 is the last support, but we've just had it tapped once and have a resistance on it once, so we can mark it at least, if nothing else. Now let's pull another fixed range here, close this one for now. Again, that volume, our point of control again here around the $2.20 area, as expected, as seen on the other volume profile. Other significant area is right here where we bounced off of. This is again was one of the arithmetic scale channels, so not used here too much. I guess this area is worth marking out, as it has been visited multiple times here, the highs of April 1st, and now back tested here around 20th of April multiple times. A lot of chop here, and now back tested again with the range value area high. There should be MTF as well. Let's put that back here. Is there something else? Not much here. There was some kind of parallel channel here that I wanted to show as well. Local, really local. This is actually, there we go. So we had tapped the upper trend line here once. We had significant touches on the 50 or the median line for this parallel channel multiple times, and now what we've done is again tested it, went through it, now back tested it, and now could be looking for downwards movement here, even on this channel. Now I feel like this channel is pretty significant at the moment, as it has been tested so many times. So this has to be kept in your charts as well if you want to chart these. Is there anything else? Not really. I think these are basically the two levels that I'm looking for at the moment. The major support ones. Against the resistance is this median line here that we are hugging, and up top here. Let's save these as some targets. Got myself a couple of different alerts going here, and you'll see soon why. They're for the Elliott Wave counts. So let's start with this possibility 1, where we have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1, into 2, 3, 4, and currently making the 5th here. Now I've labeled this as the 3rd, 4th, and created sub-minuet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third goes above the 1.618, comes down to the 2.236, which is usually the target for the 5th wave. So there is a potential where wave 3 is actually here, then 4 here, and 5th here, as a non-extended wave structure. In this case, wave 1 again would be here, the 5th completed, and this structure here would be some kind of a B wave setup, going downwards. But again, there's quite a few possibilities here. However, I like to keep this 3rd here for the moment, although we did go above the 3rd of minuet here, so there's no issues having the 5th already completed here. Now, other possibility is again, of course, that wave 4 is actually just being created, or not created yet. It is in the works, basically saying that this is A, B, and C. How low it goes, not sure yet. Again, 1.618 here of this A move. Here is the one that we're looking for this invalidation point around 1.618 extension, or sorry, retracement of this A. But that didn't happen, so this is again valid count. So I guess targets, we could be looking for these 3 targets here. One that we've already crossed, 1 to 1 we just hit, again around that area that was our interest, and 1.618 which is down here. The invalidation for this wave 4 is all the way down here at $2.60, in which case either this is the 4th or this is the 4th here, and this is the 5th. So we got a clear invalidation here. Something else that tells us, or tells me, that it is possibly already ended are these targets. This is the inverse wave 4. It gives us 2 targets of 1.618 and 1.236, where the wave 5 usually ends at when wave 3 is extended. Now looking at just arithmetic scale, we can see how extended this wave 3 looks like compared to the rest of the structure. Although here again, probably should ignore this wick, but it is not easy to say where this starts from. I pulled the fibs from the lows to the very highs, to look for wave 2 anyway, when we are coming down at some point. So it is possible for us to still have a leg up, but it is, to me, unlikely. Again, not that one. Let's close these ones. Now, if the 5 is in, and this is indeed, oops, indeed a wave 4 here, wave 5, and we've ended this minute one. We would be looking for really big downshifts on the markets for this coin or GMT, and this is how we would do it. This is actually the preferred count that I have. If we get down here to $2.59 or $2.60 area, because the wave 4 invalidation goes there, but until then we still have a possibility of climbing a bit higher. Now we have a target here as well, and this is for the B wave of larger structure. So to me this looks like on a smaller time frame. Let's go to 1 hour. We can see somewhat of a three-way move here, whether it is from here ABC or from here ABC. Then we would have to imagine this as a three-way move as well, whether it starts from here giving us a expanding flat, or from here the lows are giving us a zigzag. In any case, we have this structure here that we can be expecting as a C wave. Now C wave needs to be having a 5-way structure, which looks to me, it looks pretty good here. There's no issues with this one. We also have a divergence between the 3rd and the 5th here, so which is making this a bit more believable. Of course, now that we have the divergence, bullish divergence, we have been climbing up a bit, and this would be actually the B wave that we're climbing up with. Now here's the targets for the B wave. We need to get to the around $4. Yeah, $4 is the minimum we need to get to if we want to have this as a B wave. If we get lower, say here, B wave, or sorry, the second wave, we're going to label it as an X wave. And at that point we would be looking for 3 waves down. If it however gets up here and still is looking like it's going higher, basically the invalidation of this B wave is all the way here at just below $5, or just at $5 basically. At that point I wouldn't be looking this as a B wave anymore. It would be something else, this structure here. So 2 invalidation points for 2 separate counts. One favors the wave 5 being in, and the other one is saying that it could be going higher, and this is not a B wave, but instead we are just climbing one more leg here. I hope that is clear. If you have another count for GMT, let me know in the comments as well. And I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.